All right, sorry, I just realized that my fiance wasn't home yet, so just making sure everything is all right. Um, all right, let's see. Yeah, no, I definitely um was shooting myself in the foot by not using Instagram and just anything more. But I was kind of behind on orders quite a bit for like the longest time, so I kind of almost needed to kind of throttle down my orders. Um, which is a weird problem to have, but just to kind of give myself a little bit of a chance to catch up. Um, but uh, but even with that, it's not like I was making bank and able to live very comfortably. So I've just decided like fuck it, I'm just gonna do everything I can, including live streaming and uh what you call it, and posting on Instagram and doing videos and all that kind of stuff. And I figured if I get inundated with orders and stuff, then I'll just deal with it. I'll find some help and increase my wait time and all that kind of stuff. But all right, sorry, I don't want to just blast through all your comments, but I want to catch up as well. It was a while ago. No, I never got the digital business card. Haven't really done anything the last couple weeks. Um, besides be sick. um, should make more usable hunting gear that looks like costume stuff. Yeah, that that is certainly one kind of aspect, or is one kind of unique. Let me try to fucking figure out the words I'm trying to say real quick. It is like one unique aspect that I can bring to the kind of world of leather crafting. I feel because even though other people, even though there's other people who make what I'm making, it doesn't mean that I can't also make it. It's just for so long I've been in this world where I'm the only person, more or less, one of very few people that are making these like leather costume accessories. So I've just sort of grown up and lived in that world where I don't have a ton of competition. And so, that's kind of always where my mind goes to is like how do I make my thing unique and how do I make it stand out? uh, which is typical, but to the extent that I'm used to, I guess. Sponge. Um, and so yeah, I think that would definitely be an interesting avenue to go down is to make and make available the option for somebody who, like you said, is hunter or you know an avid hiker or outdoorsman or whatever, survivalist. um, and just kind of offer something that's not just good quality but is more unique, I suppose. has yeah, just more unique qualities to it. Maybe somebody yeah, maybe there's some hunters. I mean, hunters come in all shapes and sizes. Maybe there's some hunters out there that's also a giant nerd, and maybe they want something that's practical and usable, but is also like Star Wars themed um, or whatever, or because I don't have to just do the nerdy stuff. You know I can tool any kind of, well, not any, but a good amount of different designs and logos and that kind of stuff. But I just am typically in the nerdy world. But if somebody just wants a cool looking bass or a deer or whatever, I can do that as well. But I think probably less likely is going to be somebody who offers that kind of stuff and makes it, um, uh, fucking Harry Potter if they want, whatever. Um, with the tooling, with the construction. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea, and certainly something that people would be willing to pay what what it requires to pay in order to have something that custom that I can't find anywhere else. Um, you should offer some work to outdoor boys. Outdoor boys sounds familiar from the context. Is that like a YouTube channel? Yeah, I don't really offer my YouTuber everyone loved. Sadly retired from YouTube. Gotcha. Yeah, I swear that sounds familiar. Um, yeah, I probably should offer my products to more people like that. I do occasionally, um, but yeah, I could. I always kind of assumed at some point somebody would want to like review some of my products or something. Somebody with a decent following, send them something, and so they can do a review, either good or bad, Um, but I haven't had a whole lot of experiences like that yet. But I haven't pushed for it either, so that's probably a good reason why. And even though I am very confident with my the quality of my work, I suppose it's just sort of I don't want to I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by sending something to somebody and have them shit all over it. All right, so I'm just letting this the water kind of soak into the leather a little bit, and then I'll give it one more light pass with some water. Oh shit! Almost forgot to do an important step. So this is a shipping label, a blank one, obviously. And I like to add this to the back of my template. So it kind of adds a little bit of a barrier because the template's just printed on regular printer paper. And it can, it'll get soggy real quick. But that, yeah, shipping label is a nice little, it's got like a little bit of water resistance to it, but it's still thin enough to where I can use it as a pattern to transfer so I can still transfer the pattern with it. All right, so then I'm gonna be using my scratch all. Let that soak in a little bit. All right. So once I get started going on this, I need to keep going until it's done. So I'm not going to be talking as much, which maybe in my state of mind at the moment, maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, I'll want to read the chat and respond and talk as much as I can. But I just need to focus on this and make sure I do a good job. So I have to freaking start all over again. Getting it centered right now. Good. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I don't put anything on the back of the leather. But yeah, I figured this trick out by accident because my old printer was garbage, and yeah, I just could not get it to work for the life of me. So I printed out the pattern using my my shipping label printer because it was small enough, and just did what I had to do, and yeah, then found out that it works really well, and I stuck it to a sheet of printer paper, and yeah, I found out that it really yeah, it doesn't like warp the paper as much. I've heard you've heard leather tooled. Leather can stretch sometimes in unfortunate ways. You could possibly ruin the project. Yeah, for sure. Just saw someone making a holster, but it was already stretched up, and uh, you can use that method if you ever. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does definitely stretch out and kind of cup the leather. Um, but I find that's mostly when you are using thicker leather and you're going like really deep with the tooling. Thanks very much for the follow, and Elemental Father, the bruh. Thanks for it. Oh shit, it's a raid. Is it? Where's my damn? Well, anyway, thanks very much. I don't know what happened to my. Oh, there it is. Ready to the party 9. Welcome everybody. Thanks very much. I'm getting off of being sick for the last couple weeks. So um so yeah, a little bit of kind of dragging a little bit here. Dragging, not dragon. Oh, and also all right, so it's really hard to think and talk is basically what I'm trying to say, but I really appreciate y'all being here. Uh Neck on 95 and uh Incub Maddie, I want to say. Hydrate, yeah, for sure. Can use some damn bone broth or something. Yeah, welcome, welcome. What are you guys up to? Why is it 1,000? Holy crap! Sorry, I just added some new blurp redemptions, and I didn't realize that I didn't change the price of it. Sorry about that. Uh oh,